Welcome to the Pish Tosh Podcast with Emma Red March Rose.
Thank you for listening as I share my interviews with students of the performing arts. Welcome to part 2 of the Herman Mathews experience. I hope you all enjoy. Welcome to the Pish Tosh Podcast with Jack Herman Mathews from last week. It's just early in the morning and we're just starting our day brand new. You look great, Jack. You look totally different than last week. You're wearing a different Marlin shirt.
Yeah.
I see. This one's different in that you are wearing it with your shoulders in that way that you're holding them.
Yeah, I'm sort of pitching my shoulders forward a little more now.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like rounding my back. You know, I'm trying to be a little more submissive this time.
That's a good idea.
Because at the end of the last one, I felt like I was kind of, starting to really be a toxic masculine energy there,
Have you recycled that toxin now?
I've reused it.
Great, and reduced it.
Nice. Yeah.
Heck yeah. That's wonderful. I feel like a toxic masculine.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if the listeners can hear.
How did I pick the same stool as last week?
Yeah, and you're adjusting in it and creaking in it. All right.
That can't be fun.
This week though, we're not going to say it's you farting.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We've learned a lot in 1 week. It's time.
Yeah. We're gonna leave. Maybe let's leave.
It's hotter now.
Oh, it's much hotter now
than it was when we recorded our other podcast.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, the anal vortex has started to subside finally.
Thank God. The city was really in trouble.
It was pretty touch and go there. They almost burned it down a second time.
Thank God for Febreze Man, just sweeping into the city and taking care of the anal vortex.
I'm like worried about the chemicals though.
The Febreze chemicals?
Yeah.
But I was told that my mom grew up here. Somebody told me that once. But I was told that when she was growing up in Illinois, there was these trucks that would come by with all these chemicals, and they would ride their bikes behind them, and they thought that was fun. As the chemicals just like spewed out pesticides or whatever.
Draft the chemicals?
Yeah, I think it gave you like a fun little high, like a little buzz for the children.
Wow.
Which is nice, like the ice cream man, but you don't have to pay for it, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, that's really nice of them to leak out toxic chemicals for the children to get high on.
Just give them a little playground of all of their own making.
Yeah, I wonder if they see the little warning signs on the backs of the trucks and they're like, yay,
danger.
3 X's on a bottle means fun.
That's right, because they're not allowed to have that. So it's like anything you're not allowed to have, you want. You don't want to be part of a club that'll have you. So you're in the poison chemical club. You're in the poison,
the PCC.
The PCC, yeah.
The Poison Chemical Club.
That's right.
What's weird is poison is 3 X's on a bottle, right?
Yeah.
Dos Equis, the beer.
Oh my God.
2 X's.
So Dos Equis is almost poison?
It's 2/3 poison.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd spend 2/3 of 2018 poisoning myself.
With
alcohol.
Yeah.
Good times.
Not
yet. Not
you remember any of it?
What I do remember, I've tried to forget.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But now that you're sober, it makes it harder, right?
It's hilarious. Yes. The forgetting has been the hardest.
Yeah.
But you work at it, you just give 110% and you forget more and more every day.
You know what? We're going to turn this episode around. I'm going to ask you some questions.
What?
Yeah.
But I still have questions.
Oh, you do?
No. I mean, I could think of some, though, real quick, so that you don't ask yours. What's your favorite color?
Green.
What's your favorite state?
Pardon?
What's your favorite state? State of being, delusion?
Ooh. I like that question. I was going to, try to answer these, quick fire.
That's a tough one to answer quick fire.
Yeah, I know. What's my favorite state? I'd say my favorite state is confusion, but the kind where I need to solve it.
Oh, you like being in the midst of a mystery?
I do.
Like a puzzle? So you enjoy solving problems?
But in a stressful way.
Oh.
Meaning
you feel more alive.
I like being under the gun of having to solve a problem.
Yes.
Well,
that's so funny because I have a gun right here.
Oh my God. That is, how did you, well, we're in Chicago, I guess.
Yeah, and actually North Carolina, we got them, everybody's got one.
Everyone's got a gun?
Yeah.
Did they just like give them to you at the birth?
Yes, at the birth.
At the birth. Mm-hmm. They're like, congratulations. They hand your parents the birth certificate. They give you a Glock.
Yeah, they tried to give it to me while I was in the womb, but it wouldn't fit.
Your mom's pretty tight, huh?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, high five.
That's disgusting. I was doing so good. I broke. I break that one. Break it hard.
I just love that I'm like, I say this monstrous thing, and then you're right in on it.
I am. Yeah. Normally, I'm the one saying the monstrous thing, so you are blowing me away right now.
Oh.
You're like going farther than I normally am.
Well, you could blow me away with your gun.
I could.
Is there a gun in there?
Might. Yeah.
Open that up. Open it up. I want to see this gun. Yep. Yeah. The zipper. She's opening a zipper for the pot. Wait, not your pants. Put your pants on.
Oh, we like to have fun on the Pish Tosh Podcast. Fine.
Emma Marie Rose. Is Rose your last name?
It is.
It is your proper last name. It's not a pseudonym?
No, it's not. It could be an acronym. Really overly satisfied about everything.
Wouldn't that be Rosea?
Well, we don't say about. That's not. If you go to library in school. You
just said about twice.
You don't use it in the acronym. It's not used in the acronym.
We're playing hardball this week.
Out, the. There's words that you don't use.
In, out, the. Or words you don't use. Can we not use those words for the rest of this podcast?
Yes.
Okay.
Fact. We'll start now.
Oh, no.
Because I didn't say blank fact.
True.
That's great. Oh my God. This will be hard. What words do we say? In, out, the, about.
Yes. In, out, the, about.
This is going to be tough.
If we were Canadian, we'd really be fucked.
Right.
Because they say two of those words very often. Wait, can we say them like Canadians and they don't count? So if we say a boot or oot?
Or ah. Like I got a phone. Instead of a.
Can you take it out of its case?
I can, and then put it back in. I don't know how they say in. Oh, I think we can still be offensive to Canadians.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're our neighbors. It's kind of like when you can like talk shit about your brother.
Right. I mean,
it's like fine.
They're America's hat.
Exactly. Who doesn't love their hat? And who doesn't make fun
of their hat? Exactly. Yeah. Oh, exactly. Man. Canada's America. Does that mean...
It's so weird that we're so like on the same page, even having just gotten here to do this interview for the first time 5 minutes ago.
You mean for the second time 5 minutes ago?
Yes.
Yeah. Totally on the same page. 100%.
That's exactly. Oh my gosh. 7.5.
So...
Oh, no, I got more questions for you. I got more questions for you.
You got more questions?
Yes.
Okay.
So you moved here 2 years ago.
Yes.
From Florida.
No.
Damn it. From Austin.
Yes.
Yes. Your parents are in Florida now.
Correct.
Okay. So you moved here. I can't remember. It was a week ago. You moved here from Austin, Texas.
It wasn't an hour ago. It was a week ago.
No, it was a week
Listeners,
ago.
It was a week ago.
Yeah, we're all on the same page here, listeners. I wouldn't fool you. So... You moved here a week ago.
Nope.
Damn it. When was the podcast? It was 2 years ago.
We recorded the podcast 2 years ago.
Okay.
When I lived in Austin still.
Yes.
And just moved here a week ago.
Right.
Right.
So, you moved here for your future wife? Or no, wait, you guys were married.
My past wife.
10 years. Moved here for your ex-wife.
This timeline is amazing.
Because we're all dying and being reborn all the time. So.
Oh yeah, I mean, you know, your skeleton replaces itself every couple of years.
I thought so.
So technically, it's also my future wife. Yes.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And you know, you guys are renewing your love for each other, I'm sure, all the time.
We renew our vows and our skeletons constantly.
Just shed it.
Oh yeah, just shed it.
Slough off the old bones.
Just slough it off. Skin, bones, all of it's gone.
That's your cycle.
That's my cycle. Out there, I had a video game company for like 8 years, and then...
You started a video game company and you ran it? Oh my God.
Yeah. And so, but by the end of it, she was getting a little sick from the mold stuff, but then at the same time, I wasn't enjoying it, and I wanted to help her out.
Yeah.
And then so when it became clear we were like leaving town, I was like, all right, well, I'm going to hang that up, and my partners are running that company, and then I came up here and sort of restarted everything.
Wow, that's great.
It's kind of nutballs, yeah.
Yeah, I'm seeing that as like a theme. Chicago is such a great city to kind of just start over.
It really is,
And
yeah.
you're so surrounded by people and things to do and things to learn and see.
Yeah, so we never really lived the city, so she lived like in the Loop, by the college, and then she grew up in the west suburbs here.
Very cool.
And so, and every time I visit, I always love this city. Like,
Yes.
I really do.
Me too.
Like taking the train into the Loop.
I took the train, the wrong train today.
Yeah?
That's why it's kind of running close. But I leave 2 hours
You mean
early.
a week ago when you were running late?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last week when I was running late, remember?
Yeah, I remember.
And I took the train then?
Yeah.
I'm so tired. So tired, Jack. No, just kidding. I've been on this train for 6 days.
6 days?
Yes, I actually have not. I didn't leave.
Wait.
Last week when we had
a
the
week
interview,
ago, have
I
you
didn't
just been
ever
on the
leave.
train this whole time?
Yeah, it's just been going. I've been riding the Loop in loops.
In loops.
Yeah.
But you don't need a place then.
No, I just sleep on the train. I'm awake on the train.
Which
Sometimes.
train do you take?
The Teal.
The Teal? Mm-hmm. Not even a line, just the Teal.
The Teal train. The Aquamarine.
Aquamarine? Mm-hmm. That's the Florida-based one, right?
Yes. I take the Chartreuse.
Oh.
Down to Washington.
You know what?
No, I take the brown. If we're going to be serious, I take the brown to the pink. But if the pink isn't running this far, I take the green to the pink.
And then do you take the pink to the stink?
Oh,
I'm so
I
sorry.
Take the brown and pink.
That's the brown to the pink.
Slam to the Loop.
Hey, you want me
downtown.
to ruin a little bit of the brown line for you? Yeah, of course you do. So, in the seats,
go for it.
in the seats on the brown line?
The ones that I sat on last week?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know how there's a little hole drilled into those?
No.
Each seat has a little hole drilled into it for drainage. You're welcome.
Oh my God.
Isn't that the grossest thing ever?
I'm going to look that up. Is that what they call the brown line?
Probably.
Oh my God.
But it's weird. It's not
That
on the
makes
red
so much
line.
sense.
It's not on the red line. It's only on the brown line. They drill them holes.
Well, the red line, it goes on a different cycle. That's the brown line. Ew!
Oh!
So gross.
They clean those once a
Is
month.
there a yellow line? Because I don't want to go on that one either.
Oh, yeah. The pink. So wait, what's the difference between the pink and the red line then?
I guess it's like age and experience. Are you willing to ride the train?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Do you know what's a really frustrating line to ride on though? The blue line.
Because you're like, what are we even doing?
No, it's just the
It's
balls.
just denim. It's just jeans.
Oh, I was
rubbing
thinking-
up against each other.
I was thinking blue balls.
Blue balls makes more sense.
Balls. But you know what? I
get
didn't
stuck on
land
that
that.
train for a
That's
while.
why I need to be in the writing class because I need to be able to.
Me too. Well, you're in writing too right now.
Yeah, I'm in
right?
writing too. You abandoned
God
us.
damn it. I missed that class.
Why did you abandon us?
I don't know. I've been
Why?
thinking about that all the time.
Why didn't you go?
Well, I don't know. I don't. You know. I don't.
No, I don't know why you didn't
No,
continue.
me either.
I saved
should've.
you so
I
much
really
money,
should've.
lady.
You did. You
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, so
I think in my mind I thought the improv for actors was going to just take up all my life and my time, and it's not.
no, it's not. And in fact, it takes up 3 hours a week of your time.
It takes up 3 hours less than last semester total of
So
time.
what
I
classes
wish I
are you
would've.
taking right now? Here at the Second City
Here
for
at
the
the Second
listeners.
City.
Yeah?
This week. I'm taking only improv for actors right now.
Oh,
So I'm
yeah,
a
you need
real
to take more than
puss.
that.
I'm working right now.
You're working?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Working on not being so lazy.
There you go.
Yeah.
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 Hey, you should,
I spend most of my time on the train.
Oh, well, right. I mean, just fill in all those holes in the brown line, right?
Yes, one by one.
One by one.
Yep.
Putting bubble gum in each one of them
Yep.
so it doesn't
And
drain.
Boogers.
Boogers.
Boogers and bubblegum. Same thing.
I mean, sort of. You should put the bubble gum on the pink line, though. Because bubble gum's pink.
That's right.
So you do brown. So do you live in West Loop?
I live in Southside.
Oh, you live south side.
Yeah.
Then why are you
No.
taking the pink line? Doesn't the pink line go west?
I really don't, though. I live outside the city.
Where do you live?
I live in Belvedere.
What's your address?
Well, it's my aunt's address, or else I'd give it to you. I live with my aunt.
Oh, you would give all the listeners your address if not for living with your aunt.
Well, yeah, I love new friends. She kind of keeps to herself more.
Where is Belvedere? Is it like way south?
Like near Rockford.
Okay, so here's my one rant about Chicago.
Okay.
There are 450,000 municipalities around here, all with their own names.
Right.
And it's so hard to know where anything is.
Even like a block has its own name.
A block.
Yeah.
I actually live at the intersection, and I'm not joking, of North Center, Roscoe, and Lakeview. Like a block away from my house is Lakeview. A block away from my house. Oh shit! You can triangulate my position.
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
They're gonna get you. I hope you like new friends.
Yeah, no, but I live like right by the Addison Brown line stop, and so literally a block from my house is like 3 different neighborhoods.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's weird. It's so annoying. And Ravenswood is right down there too, I guess. So it's probably 4.
That sounds pretty cool though.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. So, but going through the city, it's beautiful. It's majestic, isn't it? When you take the Brown line through the city.
I love it so much. I just love seeing all the stuff, especially from the train.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really cool when you like ride in and you see like the Sears Tower.
Yeah, and you
like,
get to see other people. I like to like make a lot of like eye contact to the back of, I guess it's not eye contact, but I just drill my eyes into the back of their heads.
You're like, it's not eye contact when you like massage them. Yeah.
Yes. Physical eye contact.
Oh.
I like my eyes to physically touch their eyes. Just jelly to jelly. Yes.
Jelly to jelly.
Jelly to
what
jelly.
color eyes do you like to touch the most with your eyes?
Well, you know how your mouth tastes when something is touched to it?
Yeah.
That's how your eyes do. It's like tasting. So I think the blue eyes taste the freshest.
Oh, wow. But you don't have blue eyes.
Do I not?
Do you?
I don't know.
I don't know
What color would they be?
You're sort of
Green?
like hazel, green, hazel.
When I wear this shirt, they turn wet.
Are you a chameleon?
Yeah.
Your eyes change color with your shirt?
Yeah.
Wait, they turn wet?
They turn wet.
What shirts dry your eyes?
Like happy shirts.
Happy shirts give you dry eyes.
Yeah.
So that's a sad shirt is what you're saying?
It's nostalgic. I
Oh,
guess.
for the listeners, she is still wearing the same shirt from last week.
Yeah, it
because she
smells
was
a little
sleeping on the
stronger.
train. It smells a little funny
That's
too.
my bench again. It's just really good timing.
Yeah. Oh, your bench is creaking. It is all over the place.
Yeah, I picked the right spot again this week.
So you moved here from North Carolina.
I did.
And how you liking it?
I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of miss North Carolina. I'll be back in North Carolina right now. I'm there.
Excuse me? Oh.
When this podcast comes out, I might even be back by then. So it's sometime in and around, time and space is really overrated.
This is so confusing.
It is. We're just going to go back to the present.
You mean the present that's a week from the last podcast?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So Second City, you're doing the improv for actors. Are you gonna like do other stuff?
No, I think I'll be done after this. This is my 5th floor.
Are you not in airplane mode?
No, I am. I don't know how I just somehow tapped on my phone. Oh my god.
Oh my god, are we gonna be buzzing this whole time?
I'm actually gonna drive. I'm not gonna be in airplane mode. At all.
Oh my god.
I'm driving to North Carolina.
You're gonna drive to
Full
North
circle.
Wow.
I love it. I love driving to North Carolina and driving back.
How long is that though?
It's like 14, 15 hours.
Oof. I did the drive. When we moved here from Austin, we have 2 dogs and
And a sleigh.
And a sleigh. Yeah, well they do actually.
The dogs just carry you.
No, look, mine do actually. Jesus.
Do you have dogs on your dogs on your lock screen on your phone?
They are.
Are they corgis?
No, they are. Hold on.
Oh, I glanced.
I've got
at
like
them.
notifications all over the place.
Notification Central. This is a very important man, and now I've taken up 2 weeks of your time.
2 weeks of my time. I also have just been sleeping on the train. We just haven't really run into each other on the train, you know?
That's true. It's sad.
I'm closing all my notifications so you can see my little doggie. She is a Shiba Inu.
Oh my god! I could have guessed that. They don't make any noise, do they?
No, she will howl at me in the mornings.
Oh, well then, yeah, that's definitely a noise.
But
She's
they're really
beautiful.
they're really kind of like
Oh my
aloof
God.
and like
I've
take care
heard
of themselves.
Great things about Shiba Inu.
Shiba.
Shiba
Inu.
Inu.
That's what they call them in France.
I've heard Richard Gere really likes them. I think there's a movie about a Shiba Inu.
Didn't he?
Or maybe he just acted in the play.
Didn't he
It's
like
based
put a
on
bunch
true
of them up his
story.
ass and they had to
Punch him out?
punch him out?
I think that's the case.
You never heard the Richard Gere rumor, have you?
No.
There was a room. Okay, so
Is this the big dish?
yeah, this is the big dish. I got the big dish. I
The
got
deep dish.
I've got the deep dish, the Pish Tosh deep dish.
Pish Posh deep dish.
It's back in the 80s. There was a rumor that Richard Gere had stuffed a bunch of gerbils up his ass,
Oh my god.
and then they had to like extract them medically.
Wow.
Yeah.
So they go in sexually, they come out medically.
Yeah.
Wow. Just like young doctoral students.
Yeah, they go in sexually and come out medically, just like young doctoral students. In fact, I mean, most doctoral students go in for the sex.
Oh my God.
Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, they're like...
I mean, I have seen some Scrubs and some ER, and there's a lot of sex going on in that show.
Yeah.
Like at the hospital.
Right, of course. They're there for the banging.
Wow. That's why I watch.
Well, like, if they
were just saving a bunch of people's lives, I'd be like, eh.
Well, that's how they are in real life, too, though. It's like...
Whoa.
Well, where else better to bang than a hospital?
Oh my God.
Like it's the most hermetically sealed place on the planet, right? Hermetically.
Oh.
Hermetically. Oh, like my name.
Yeah.
Hermetic.
Full circle.
Yeah, full. That's a week-long circle, too.
That is. Oh my God, that's a week-long loop.
So many fucking weeks.
So many kickbacks from last week.
All the kickbacks.
Wow.
We're kicking so many backs we could be chiropractors.
We could be. Taking names and kicking backs.
Holy shit, I want to start this business.
Yes.
Taking name and kicking backs.
Oh my God. If only there was a commercial for this business.
If only.
Hi. I'd like to tell you a little story about a boy named Rodney. Rodney grew up to be the WWF champion of the world. He then suffered a terrible back injury that caused him to almost be paralyzed. But through hard work and chiropractic, Rodney was able to get back on his feet. Do you know who I'm talking about? The legendary
Dr. Slammer.
Now Dr. Slammer, Rodney Slammer, has opened his own chiropractic business. Taking names and kicking backs. Find us online. Feel better today.
Well, we just had the loveliest conversation with Emma's mother.
There's a little interruption there from my ma.
Ma.
Me ma.
Me ma.
Yep.
Tu ma.
Tu ma. Mi madre.
Tu ma. Tupac. Tupac.
Where?
Oh, he's the ghost in here.
Oh!
Tupac and
tacos.
Biggie.
Taco Ghost.
Taco Ghost. Tupac Taco.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a blast.
So I forgot to turn off airplane mode a moment ago and my mom called.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I'm a serial confessor.
Yeah.
I just confess immediately.
I haven't eaten cereal in a while, have you?
I have to be honest. Yes, I have. I have to tell you all about it. Oh, good.
Ah!
I ate it. I ate it all. Apple Jacks. That was the last cereal I had, which is ironic. Applejack Herman's.
Applejack Herman's. Mm-hmm. I tried to make those.
Homemade?
No, market them. General Mills.
Oh.
They did not go well. Because I don't know why. They just didn't like it.
Oh, like Apple Brown Betty?
What the hell's Apple Brown Betty?
You don't know what Apple Brown Betty is?
No, but you just had a southern accent as you said it, so I imagine it's from North Carolina.
I can say Apple Brown Betty without an accent. Oh, no. Dear Lord. Oh.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, you know, I don't
Bless
know how to
your
cook
heart.
a thing. I don't know how to cook a thing.
No?
No, not a thing. You know, I did look up a list, though, recently of Southern phrases because I was feeling a little homesick. And I was like, oh, let me look up some North Carolina things to say. And one of them was yonder. Do y'all say yonder much?
Y'all say yonder much?
Y'all say yonder. You know, like over yonder or out yonder.
Oh, I know yonder.
You know
yonder? I'm from the South.
That's right. It's Florida.
I mean, like,
Texas.
most of my time was in South Florida, but, like, my mom's from Alabama and the Texas, yeah, we say y'all and all that stuff a lot.
Yeah. You know what people don't say a lot? In yonder.
In yonder?
Yeah, like we're always talking about out and away and far off yonder, but we're never talking about what's inside, and that's what
It's
really
like
important.
is it that giant gaping hole inside you is in yonder?
Yeah. Yes. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just have to look in yonder
look
for the
in yonder.
answers.
You know, I think it's because most Southern people probably don't look in yonder very much.
No, I don't think so.
That's the thing.
No.
There's not a lot of introspection
No.
in the South, is there?
There's not. But there doesn't need to be.
No?
No, because the weather's nice.
It's true.
That's all you really need.
Yeah, and if you need to take something out, you just go to the barn, get a gun, shoot some plates on the tree or something, and you're
That's
good to
right.
go.
Skeet. Oh, skeet.
I loved, I visited my friend's grandmother's like ranch in North Carolina.
That sounds right.
And we all got guns out and just started...
You know what they say, guns out, fun's out.
Buns out. Sun's out.
It's going to be a good day.
You're damn right.
If
Guns
we have
out,
all those
fun's out,
things
buns out, sun's out.
Those are literally all the things that I want or need.
Buns, suns, guns, and fun.
Yes.
That's all we need.
Yes.
You know, we could make Chicago more fun. North Avenue Beach with guns. And hot dogs. Then you got all four.
Oh my God, you're right.
Suns, buns, fun, and guns.
Wow. Full circle. There
Full.
probably are guns.
There probably are. A lot of people
And there probably are buns too, but they're just not showing.
Well, unless they're hot dogs.
You get a concealed carry though.
You
can get a concealed carry though.
For hot dogs?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome. I need a hot dog concealed carry.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
We all do.
I think we do.
A Chicago dog. That's what they mean.
I fucking love Chicago dogs.
I had one for the first time yesterday.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Where'd you have it?
A place called the Sandlot.
Like the movie?
Yeah, but this was a restaurant.
Where?
It was in Oak Lake, Park Ridge.
Wait, you know what?
Any of those places in Park Ridge.
Brook, Ridge, Lake, and Park is probably the 6 most common suburb name, like parts of suburb names.
Really?
I bet that, right?
I think I said them all in like 1 5-second increment.
Did. That was amazing. But I think you're like that. Those words are parts of like most of the Chicago suburbs.
So I could be talking about anywhere.
Yeah, you could have been literally anywhere in Chicago.
That's great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start saying this.
Because there's like Oak Park.
Wants to ask me where I'm staying.
There's like Oak Park. There's Oak Brook. Oak Brook's the mall where McDonald's used to be.
The first one?
McDonald's corporate headquarters used to be in a city called Oak Brook out in the west suburbs, and then they just moved to West Loop.
Oh my gosh.
So if you were to hop on the brown line, take the pink line to West Loop, you can walk in front of Hamburger University.
Wow.
And
is
you
that
can
what
go.
Ronald McDonald's sponsorship goes to? Or scholarships?
I sure hope not.
Are they only to the Hamburger University?
Yeah, you think you're giving to like charities and kids stuff, but they're just teaching people to flip burgers in college.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine having like $200,000 in student loan debt and flipping burgers?
I'm a librarian.
Oh, so you can't imagine.
Yeah, I can imagine. And I'm like, books will be
your
around
books are
forever.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm just flipping books though.
You're just flipping books.
That's right.
Do you flame broil them or do you fry them?
I fry them. I flame boil them. I smother them. I scatter them.
Do you smother them like with love?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely.
You gotta
Especially
love
my
your
favorites.
books.
I do love my books. I smell them.
You know what's weird about libraries
Smell
nowadays?
books.
People like seem to get like Blu-rays and stuff from the library constantly.
They do. Absolutely.
Like my brother-in-law, what he does is he just gets Blu-rays and then like rips them into his computer.
Yeah.
And then returns them and watches some of them.
I'm gonna call the library security team.
I have a feeling with the way politics are,
LBI.
there is no library security team.
No, there's barely a security guard at one branch in a system, and that security guard is just working so hard.
Is he packing?
Yeah.
He's packing a gun? He's got a gun?
No, but he's packing a lunch. He's
packing. What's he got in his lunch?
I really want to use our security guard's name, but I'm not going to. But if
Let's call him Smitty.
Smitty, because we made up a nickname for him that has to do with his name, so I can't even tell you the nickname. But I'll tell you that the nickname. Let's
make his nickname Shitty Smitty.
Shitty Smitty.
Yeah.
And there's multiple security guards, so they won't know who I'm talking about.
Okay.
But so a coworker of mine, statute of limitations, I think I could say this isn't coming out for weeks. Mm-hmm. A coworker of mine whom I love dearly already also. I fall fast. I love this coworker. I just started working there like a month ago. She is very sweet and pretty and just a small, very wonderful, kind-hearted person.
Okay.
That's a lot of good things. I like this person. She goes around the corner and startles the security officer, and the security officer goes, "Whoa!" And very seriously in deadpan, he goes, "You really shouldn't startle someone in law enforcement because we're trained to react." And she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry." So the next day, knowing her, and we're similar in this way that we are told not to do something and that's all we can think about.
Yeah.
She jumps in front of him from around the corner and goes, blah, waving hands and everything, like so obviously jumps in to scare him.
Wow.
And she was like, "I don't know why I did it. I don't know why I did it." I love her so much. I was like, to make me laugh. I wasn't even there.
Wow.
She
took her life into her hands.
Yes, for a joke.
For Shitty Smitty,
For
a joke
Shitty
on...
Smitty.
Man.
Oh, she's a woman after my own heart.
So how many How many gunshot wounds did she end up with?
Barely any.
Barely any?
Yeah.
Oh, did it just like graze her shoulder?
That's right.
Fuck, you know why? It's because that shitty Smitty, he can't shoot for his life.
No, No.
That's why they have him in the library.
That's right. There's been too many library-related fatalities.
Yeah. And they're like, you know what? We're going to put the worst shot here so that when people are being bad at the library, we're not going to lose people.
Right.
Because you put like a grizzled cop there, like a guy that's been in the shit, he's shooting everybody, right?
Oh, yeah. He's getting close to retirement. This is his time to get shot himself, so he knows.
He ain't got time for this shit.
No.
That's what he says.
Ain't nobody do.
Yeah, I know, but the guy's close to retirement.
Exactly.
Man, what are we talking about?
I don't know. I think we were talking about your comedy influences. Like, who are your favorite comedians and how they've influenced you. I think that's what I asked.
Did you take Segway 1 here at Second City?
I did. Segway 101.
Oh, man.
I graduated.
So, comedy influences. All right. So...
I'm curious.
This is... So, before I go into people, like, one thing I did, and I sort of remembered this, is... since I'm like a standard American, I had a TV in my bedroom.
What?
Yeah.
That's great.
I know. And so like what I did though is I had Comedy Central back then, back in like the mid 90s, Comedy Central was a fledgling thing. And all they showed all day were stand-ups.
Wow.
And so it was almost like MTV back then, but instead of music, it was stand-up comics.
Wow.
And so they would just show little bits of sets, and I had that on in the background,
Oh my God.
and it was awesome. I loved it. And so some of the people, some of my influences from that, one of them is a comedian named Brian Regan.
Brian Regan, I'm gonna look him up.
He's still doing
sound
comedy
familiar,
now.
but it
He's
does.
just like a really funny Joker guy, but Norm Macdonald is a huge one.
I love Norm Macdonald.
Norm
He's always got a place
Macdonald's
in my heart.
delivery is one of my absolute favorites. He's got one joke that it's one of my favorites of all time, even though no one else seems to like it all that much. I think it's hilarious. It goes like it's his. I'm gonna ruin it, but I'll do it anyway.
I'm excited.
He goes, there's two types of cliff divers: master cliff diver and stuff on a rock.
Oh my God!
I know. I love that joke.
That's perfect, Norm Macdonald too.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
And I'm going to tell one other one that I
Yes.
heard more recently. I'm
We're
going to
getting
torture you with this
comfortable
one. This one's a little longer.
I'm ready.
So a frog. This is actually an old joke. Other people have told it, but a frog goes into a bank.
Okay.
Okay, and goes up to the loan officer and is like, "Hey, I need a loan." The lady's like, "You're like a frog." He's like, "Yeah, but I need a loan, Miss." She's like, "My name's Miss Whack," and he's like, "Okay, Miss Whack, I need a loan." And she goes, "Okay, well, what do you have for collateral?" Or no, she's like, "Okay, what's your name?" And the frog's name is like, "Oh, I'm John Jagger." Jagger? Like, yeah, my dad's a musician, Mick Jagger. She's like, "Whoa, that's pretty cool." And he's like, "Yeah, and I'm a little down on my luck. I just need some money now. And is it okay if I call you Patty?" And she's like, "Sure, whatever. Yeah, I'm Patty. Okay." She's like, "Well, I need some collateral." And he's like, "Well, I mean," just reaches into his pocket and pulls out like some lint. Or no, he pulls out like a little pog or just some kind of bullshit thing. And he's like, "Here, I've got this." She's like, "That's like worthless." And he's like, "Look, it's all I have." She's like, "All right, fine. Like, I don't even know what this is." And he's like, "Look, can you just talk to your manager?" And so she goes back to her manager. And she's like, "Hey, I got this like guy out here, frog. Dad is like Mick Jagger and gave me this thing for collateral. What do I do?" And the boss goes, "What? That's a knick-knack, Patty Whack. Give the frog a loan. His old man's a Rolling Stone."
Oh my God! Full circle. We made it. We made it.
Love that joke.
That's fantastic.
I did not do it nearly as well as he did.
No, you're good.
But,
there were certain points where I thought you were just so dry.
Yeah,
in
but
that delivery.
That's what I love.
That's
is like
great.
his delivery is so fucking dry.
That was spot on. That was a great invitation.
Thank you. But so he is a gigantic influence. Have you ever seen his old SNL Weekend Updates where he'd make fun of O.J. Simpson?
Yes. Oh, he's fantastic.
Yeah.
I used to own Dirty Work on VHS. And
Dirty Work is one of the funniest movies ever.
It is. I love that movie.
Holy shit! Me and my good friend Berenger. He actually came to Second City in the '90s.
Oh wow!
He used to live here. He was one of his teachers was Ian Roberts, who's one of the founders of Upright Citizens Brigade.
Oh my God, that's amazing!
And he was like here while Carell and he saw Steve Carell on stage doing his 40-year-old virgin act and everything. Anyway, me and Berenger we've watched Dirty Work probably 6 or 7 times at least. And it is just
I love that movie.
Such a wickedly funny movie.
It is.
I mean, like the hookers in the trunks.
Saigon whore who bit my nose off.
Chris Farley, he had such a small role in there, but was so huge.
Oh my God, I love him.
And then I've never seen so many dead hookers in my whole life.
Oh my
God knows I have.
Oh God, yes. Oh, note to self.
So he's a big influence. Just general old SNL. I remembered when I was a little kid, my uncle used to live with us, my Uncle Billy, and I was 10 years old and he was in college, and I would always stay up really late at night with him on Saturdays, and I'd fall asleep 30 minutes in, but it was our ritual is that I would try to stay up and watch SNL with him live.
Oh,
it was
that's
so fun.
Awesome.
So there's a lot of comedy stuff that came into it. And then when me and my wife were first dating, we'd actually come to Second City, and Jack McBrayer was on stage back then.
Oh my God, I love Jack McBrayer.
And Keegan-Michael Key.
Oh my God.
They were both on stage.
That's crazy.
And you look back now and it's holy crap, we saw these guys while they were here.
I think about that sometimes with some of the performances that I've seen here.
Mm-hmm.
I make a point to try to go up to people afterward and meet them because it's oh man, they're just dripping with comedy talent.
Yeah, one of my former teachers here, Claire Linick, her husband, who was also in ETC last year, just got hired to write on SNL.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
Yeah, and there was a sketch they did last year. It was a Weezer sketch where it was basically Weezer trivia, and he wrote it.
God.
And it was so cool to see a sketch that I knew someone wrote. Yeah, it's so fun.
I just checked out a book from the library.
Ooh.
Oh, that's the first 20 years, Saturday Night Live.
Uh-huh.
And it's just documents the uncensored first 20 years. I'm so excited to jump into that. We've got quite a few books. There's quite a few books about the history of Saturday Night Live and Lorne Michaels and everything. And
I've read a couple of them.
Fascinating.
It was a long time ago, but there's a lot of cocaine.
That's what I'm told. I was thinking that too. That's probably it's probably hard not to without. It's probably hard to work there without cocaine, I would think.
When it's just on the table.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
because there's so much going on.
So high stress.
Stress, yeah. You just sleep for 2 days in the week straight, just 48 hours of sleep, and then you're just awake for the rest of it, probably.
That's in all honesty, that's the only thing about this whole journey that I'm doing now that is a little more difficult. It's now that I'm a little older and for instance, I do all this crazy improv stuff, and it's my wife's can we just go to sleep?
Yes.
Oh, you're doing a show at 10
o'clock. Yeah, some of these shows are late.
Yeah, I've got one tonight at 8, and then it's kind of one of those things where it's going to go from 8 to 9:30. Come on down, it's the annoyance.
Yeah. Oh.
Sorry, listeners.
You already missed it.
4 months ago or whatever.
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
Do you have any shows coming up in August?
I think I'm going to do one at the Flatiron Building the first Friday in August.
Oh my God.
I think.
I'll get the details from you, for sure.
Yeah.
So the listeners got it.
If it's happening, then yes, we can do the deets. But my friend, they have do you know what the Flatiron Building is?
No.
It's the Damon Blue Line stop. It's this really old building. It's one of those that looks like a wedge.
Yeah.
By the way, listeners, I'm making a wedge with my hands.
Yeah, wedge symbol.
Wedge symbol. Wedge Antilles, Star Wars. Anyways, sorry.
That was cheesy. Cheese wedge.
Cheese wedge. And so they're running. They do like there's this thing called First Friday. The Flatiron Building is like an art building. All these artist studios rented out, and on the first Friday of every month, you should actually go to this just in general because it's awesome.
Man, I would love
they
it.
open up all their
Sounds
studios.
like,
they put like little like hors d'oeuvres out, and everyone just goes from studio to studio looking at cool art. And so they at 9 p.m. they'll do an improv show in one of the studios at the Flatiron Building.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah, so me and some pals might open for that at the beginning of the first Friday in August.
I saw my first I.O. show last Saturday.
Did you?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
What was it?
It was the Shakespeare Improv.
Oh, you can't get in that show.
No.
There's a lot of controversy about that show.
But I can watch it.
What?
I can watch it.
Did you have to dress as a man to get in?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Women can't see that show?
Women can't be in the show.
Is that the controversy?
No, the controversy is they can't be in the show.
There was a woman in this show.
Improvised Shakespeare?
Yeah, at least as far as I could tell. It looked like a woman.
Uh-oh.
I don't want to assume anyone's gender.
Sounds like you're
Oh,
you
no.
just did? You did it. You're a monster. Oh, no. Gender police.
The gender police.
Oh, they're hitting the door hard.
They are.
Gender police.
Get out here.
Name your pronouns.
She-ish.
She-ish?
That's my pronoun.
Sheesh.
Her-ish.
Is that when you're frustrated?
Sheesh.
You're like,
yes.
sheesh.
Sheesh with all these genders.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, sheesh with all these genders. I'm an old man. I don't
all fine.
understand these things.
Yeah, it's all good.
No, there was like a big thing. Like apparently with improvised Shakespeare, they don't let women in because at the time, well, they claim at the time, in Shakespearean times, there were no women actors.
Oh, so they probably shouldn't have it like indoor plumbing at the event or anything either, or anything else that we have nowadays.
Well, no, they should have lead in the plumbing.
Lead in the plumbing?
Lead in the plumbing. That's what brought down the Roman Empire.
Oh!
They had plumbing and there was lead.
Oh, I thought you meant let the plumbing do the show because the plumbing is a man.
They should let the plumbing do the show.
Let them in.
Let them in. Let in the plumbing. I want to see an improvised plumbing show.
Wow.
Wait.
That'd be great.
Wait, actually.
Butt cracks.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
All butt crack.
Yep.
That's it. All butt crack. All women. All plumbing.
I'm going to have Mary Doctor narrate it.
You should.
Yeah.
Television's Mary. She'll be television's Mary Doctor, by the way, won't she?
She will be.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you know what her show needs to be called?
What?
Dr. Mary Doctor.
Oh, Mary Doctor Without Borders.
Mary Doctor Without Borders. Oh, yes.
I feel like she ends up coming up on every show. I'm going to have her coming up soon, too. She's going to be a guest on the show.
Oh, I know. She's coming on Thursday. She told me.
Oh, she's coming on Thursday?
Isn't that when you're meeting with her? Is it Thursday?
Yeah, last week.
Last week?
Well, I'll meet with her last week on Thursday.
Time is a flat circle.
It is. It's very confusing. I feel like I'm going to leave here and it's going to be daytime, I think.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to be very confused at what day.
Yeah.
Of which day.
Wait, on which day?
On which day we are now.
Which, is it October already? Is it which day? What are you dressing as?
I thought about Little Bo Peep.
Man on Ostrich, that's me.
Man on Ostrich?
Yeah.
Every year?
Yeah.
Just no fail?
No fail. I actually did do it one year and it was amazing. And
nice.
Yeah.
Are those costumes easy to navigate in?
Yeah, because all you do is your legs, the legs are your legs. The ostrich legs are your legs.
Okay.
And then you are the man or woman. I'm not gonna.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, the gender police just left.
That was good.
And then the ostrich is inflatable. And so you've got a little pack that is like an inflatable pack that keeps it inflated. So as long as you got them batteries going, you got yourself an ostrich.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, that's really fun. So Little Bo Peep, have you been Little Bo Peep before?
No, I never have.
Oh. Do you know where your sheep are normally and that's why?
Well, yeah, I'm always losing my sheep.
Oh, then you'd be perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
All you need is that staff.
I think I'm working on it. I've been working on finding a good staff just to run my sheep industry for me. I don't know where this is leading. I want to make jokes out of things, but this is just very serious business.
The sheep industry?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is this going to be sheep that you're going to use for mutton or for wool?
Wool.
That's
100%.
Good. Are you vegan or vegetarian?
I was raised vegan.
Yeah?
But since I've left the church.
The church?
The vegan church.
What vegan church?
Oh, that's right. You've never been vegan.
Well, my wife is vegetarian, but not vegan.
Oh, okay. So we don't talk about it. With non-vegans, I forget.
The only reason I came
swear.
on here was to find out more about the vegan church.
I knew it! Spy!
I'm a meat-eating spy.
Yes.
Here comes my mask.
Carnivores. Yeah. He's actually a lion.
Yeah, I'm a lion.
Lying about being a vegetarian.
Boom. You did it.
That's fantastic.
You got me.
So, did you do any performing before? Or
Never.
Before you came here, no performing?
Before I came to Chicago, no performing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's fun. I really
Isn't
like
it?
the performing. I was so terrified.
It is terrifying. It makes you sweat from places you didn't even know could sweat.
The most terrifying one was, do you know what coach ensembles are here?
Yes!
So the most terrifying one is one day my teacher decided that we were going to do musical improv for our show.
Oh my God.
I literally almost just walked out of the rehearsal because I was so scared. But then the rehearsal was like the funnest thing ever.
Good.
And then the show was super fun.
Great.
Yeah, but oh my God, that was terrifying.
I bet. Oh.
Have you gotten up and done any shows here?
No, my partner's in the coached ensemble right now.
Yeah.
That comes out in August, and we've talked about because there was a lot of musical improv in the I.O. show and the Shakespeare show, and I was like, we're gonna have to try that, or we're gonna practice it, or whatever. And so I've been trying. I don't think he's super into the musical improv, but I'm gonna make him.
You're gonna make him?
Yeah. So I've just been yelling made up songs at him on a pretty regular basis.
Let's hear one.
Hey! They're not great.
Whoa! You know what my favorite part of that song was like the phlegm really added volume to.
Yeah, I forgot. It's not the best time for me.
No.
To be singing, which makes it delightful for him.
So what are you gonna do? You gonna perform?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do like a unicycle performance. We were just talking about that.
I did actually improvise
Did you know
a unicycle once.
I own a unicycle in real life, and then
Really?
and then I unicycle.
Can you not afford a second wheel?
No. You know what they say? I mean,
no.
All you need is one.
Oh, I thought it's all you need is love.
Ah, fuck. Well, now I've got a unicycle, so.
Well, you know what they say? It takes one to tango.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, and they say one is the least lonely number.
Yes. Absolutely.
You have a unicycle. When did you get that?
Years ago. Its name is Bernie.
I'm sorry?
I named it Bernie, so I think it was like...
After Sanders?
Yeah. It was very early in. No, I named it Bernie because I was going to burn rubber while I was unicycling so fast.
That's such a better reason.
It's actually why its name is Bernie, for real. I got it years ago, and it's just really... I'm so bad.
What do you mean? Can you use it?
I can use it for other things. I'm not good at riding
like for stacking things?
Yeah, and for keeping me from being lonely.
No, can you ride it? Seriously?
Yeah.
What do you mean, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I could ride it until I fall down.
How long is that?
Not long. Feet, maybe 6.
Can you stand still on it?
Also, it's got a flat tire. Which makes it really hard.
And by the way, that would mean that it is a flat tire because that's all it is a tire.
It's one tire is flat, yes, as we speak.
It's a flat tire and its seat is gone, so it's just a tire.
So I've just put a pole.
Oh, whoa.
No, I'm kidding.
Whoa. Well, time for this explicit tag now.
Flat tire. Oh wait, this episode's gonna be explicit too?
You just made it one.
Ah, damn it.
You talked about the pole.
I'm excited.
Oh boy.
I think we're gonna go to a quick commercial break.
Bye.
Bye.
Let us meet your unicycling needs at the Universal Unicycle Repair Shop on Main. Come in for products, competitive prices, and repairs. One love, one world, one wheel. Absolutely no bicycles allowed in or around the premises.
Hey, remember 2 minutes ago when it seemed like we restarted and then someone forgot airplane mode again?
No, I just deleted that.
Wait.
So that no one would know.
But
now everyone knows, though.
You squelched my voice.
I treaded on you.
Trotted like a horse?
Yes, I tried it on you. You know, today is like National Pretty Horse Day or something.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
National Pretty Horse Day.
Yeah, it's also, it's too bad, ugly horses.
Fucking ugly. You know, I bet ugly horses are like, we need our day.
I bet so too. I had an ugly horse when I was a child.
You had a horse?
Yeah, we had a pony when I was a kid in North Carolina, and his name was Patches, and it had one eye.
No.
Yeah, and it was real old. That's why we got it. We got it real cheap.
Wait, but aren't ponies by definition young?
No, it's a common misconception.
Please educate me.
Ponies are entirely different than horses.
What?
I mean, they look very similar, but a pony is a different type. You know, there's like ponies, and then there's horses, and there's miniature horses, which are also not ponies. A young horse is like a foal, or like a baby horse.
I want. By the way, listeners, I am staring at Emma right now because this is news I had no idea about.
That a pony's not a horse?
I thought a pony was a horse.
No.
I thought a pony was a baby horse.
They're both bovine in the.
Wait, but cows are
family.
bovine.
Yeah, cows are bovine too.
A cow's a horse?
No, of course it's not.
Of course. It's not a horse,
No,
of course.
No, ponies aren't cows either.
Ponies aren't cows.
No.
You're blowing my mind. So wait, when I milked that pony?
Oh my God. Oh Lord.
Oh no.
We have some farmers to apologize to.
I apologized.
Oh.
I mean, I loved it. Like, milking that pony was fun.
It's gotta count for something.
It does count for something.
Yeah.
So, in our fake break that airplane, you asked what I do for a living, which
That's right.
now you can ask again.
What do you do for a living?
I make video games.
Yeah, I was blown away because it's been this long.
Yeah.
And I've never asked. You still make video games?
Well, I am doing some contracting now. So actually my wife, she and I, but mostly her, have like this big like cookbook and food blogging empire going.
I had no idea about this.
Yeah.
I feel like we've talked so much nonsense, but now we're getting to the meat.
To the sense, yeah. No,
The recipes.
she's put out, well, we've put out 2 cookbooks now.
Wow.
like
What are the names of these cookbooks?
The Love and Lemons cookbook and Love and Lemons Every Day. Here, I'll show you how much of a big deal she is.
Oh my gosh.
Look at her follower count on Instagram.
Holy crap. She has 325,000 followers.
Yeah.
I think I have 300.
1,000?
No,
Just people?
just 300, yeah.
People or horses or
Mostly horses, but only the pretty ones.
any ponies?
Some.
I know those are distinct from horses now.
They are.
Yeah.
See, we're all learning stuff
Yeah,
today.
we're all learning.
Oh my gosh.
But
That's
no.
fantastic.
So
Congratulations.
thank you. So when we left Austin, and I left my company, I had been helping her with the cookbooks and with the things. So now it's like I'm kind of doing this like half time with her.
Yeah.
And like basically, because when I started my company, it was like 8 years, and by the end of it, it was rough. I mean, we had gone up to 60 people at the company, I think.
Whoa.
It was like hugely stressful.
I bet.
And just like, it felt like it was a good time to sort of let it continue its course. And
Yeah, you kind of got the ball rolling and just let somebody else roll it along.
And I handed the ball on fire to other people.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey.
But then prior to having my company, I worked for Nintendo actually in Austin.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I
awesome.
got to work on like Nintendo games and got to like meet the creator of Mario a couple times.
Oh my goodness.
Which is nuts, and it's super fun. Yeah. So.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So now I get to work from home and help out some folks in Austin make video games there still, and do that, and then shoot food with my wife, and she makes incredible food all the time, and then dick around doing this comedy stuff.
Wow. That sounds like such a fun, positive life you're leading.
It's got its time. It's got its upsides. It's cool. It's
Absolutely. You're still a man in the world, and so,
yeah, and
hard things
I'm a white
happen.
man, so I'm being oppressed all the time.
You could be oppressed. We could oppress you. Do you want me to oppress you now?
Sure.
You're not allowed to be on the podcast for the 3rd time. No, but I want that. I don't know. I'm not good at oppression. Not on purpose.
Do it accidentally then. What the Why did you knock my water bottle over?
Oppressed.
Oh, good job.
Thank you.
You did it. You nailed it.
Thank you.
Oh my God, you nail oppression.
I'll practice some more.
You should practice on your partner.
My oppression impression?
Your oppression impression. Yeah.
Yes, I will. I'm coming for you, babe.
Yeah.
Get ready to be oppressed.
Get ready. Yeah.
Yep. I'm going to oppress you so hard.
You're going to impress him with your oppression.
I'm going to leave an oppression on him.
Oh, nice.
I like to make a positive one.
You know, it's too bad you didn't do that in like the 1940s. Because then you could have...
Maybe we'd still be together, he and I.
No, because then you could have given him a Prussian oppression.
Wow.
Yeah.
But I don't do a good oppression of oppression.
You don't?
No.
You don't even do a Prussian impression of impression?
No, I'm no Wonder Woman. Wait, was...
That was Joanne. That was
that's
a kickback.
That's a kickback. We got ourselves a kickback. Oh my God.
I love kicking back.
I love that we have a kickback to a kickback.
A kickback to a kickback.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're calling back the kickbacks.
Yeah, the kickback is a callback to a kickback.
To a callback.
Yes.
To Wonder Woman.
Absolutely. How are you feeling right now? Do you feel like you're solving a problem? Like in a stressful way? Like that's your good feeling, right?
That is my good feeling. It's not stressful enough though. We really need to like put some stakes into this, you know? Okay, now for the listener, I had just taken the cap off my water. And so now we have ruined Second City's wonderful clean carpets because she just pushed my water bottle down again.
I think you wanted it to be more high stakes.
She did up the stakes.
Yeah, so I just spilled water.
So do you eat steaks now?
I do.
Congrats.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I'm actually allergic to beef. I'm not joking. That's not a joke.
That's not how you started your relationship with your partner? Sorry, bud, I'm allergic to beef.
That means I don't like a lot of problems.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what do you eat? So you don't eat steak?
Well, I do.
Oh, you're just
I'm
allergic.
not severely allergic.
How are you allergic?
It's kind of like
to
when
it?
you're lactose intolerant, but you're like, fuck that, it's ice cream.
Yeah.
That's how I am with steak.
You're
So
like,
it's like I'm allergic to beef, but it's fucking
fuck that,
steak.
it's steak.
Yeah.
You know what's weird here in Chicago?
What?
Burgers.
I don't think I've had one. Well, I'm allergic.
Right. But fuck that, it's a burger.
Fuck that, it's a burger.
Everything here, and I think it's because of McDonald's, and I'm not joking, so many restaurants, instead of doing like a big fat burger patty, do like 2 thin patties.
What? Why?
I think it's because it's like the Big Mac. I don't know.
Oh, no.
It's weird and bad.
No, I feel like that is weird and bad. I like a big, thick burger. If I'm going to eat a burger, if I'm going to potentially go into anaphylactic shock, it's going to be a big, fat, juicy burger.
Right, you're going to have like a big, fat, jucy burger coming out of your
square
foamy
or
mouth
round.
while someone's resuscitating you.
Yes, and your resuscitation hand gesture was great. It looks like he's gesturing something else.
We're gonna have to explicit tag this because of my hand gesture.
Yes.
But yeah, a bit like square burgers like Wendy's. No, that's just weird,
no,
right?
Thank you. Yeah. Sorry, Wendy's.
Yeah, sorry, Wendy's.
Yeah.
That
You know what my favorite burger is? Is like when you got the family together and there's a pool somewhere, like a slip and slide, and it's just hot as hell and there's bugs. And there's like tomato slices that are just dripping everywhere, and crunchy lettuce is almost white.
That's a really good one. The drippy tomato slices.
Yes.
You're right. Like when you're eating the burger and the
my
tomatoes
God.
like dripping out the bottom.
Yes. And you can just trying to shove chips in your mouth with every bite of burger at the same time.
Have you ever done when you were a kid? Did you ever do putting the potato chips on the sandwich?
No.
You never did that?
No, it sounds delicious. I
Yeah, you take like a ham sandwich or something, and you put some potato chips in it. Gives it texture.
Oh my God, that's great.
Yeah, me and my sister did that as little kids, and we were like, we thought we just like
invented the wheel.
We just invented the unicycle. Yeah.
Oh my God, the one
wheel.
Oh my God, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's.
And you know what? I feel like if we keep talking right now, it's just gonna dissolve into food, like everything, because I'm getting hungry.
I'm getting hungry too.
It's almost 1:00.
We've been speaking for a week straight.
It's almost been an entire week.
Holy crap.
I know. I'm gonna go get some lunch.
Well, we should get some lunch.
And we're gonna wrap up that lunch.
And then we're gonna talk for 4 more episodes.
That's right. I'll see you guys in the next 4 episodes.
Yeah. Mary Doctor, you're out.
Oh.
Sorry, she's not on here anymore.
Oh my God.
No other guests.
She's just gonna have to wait in line.
She is gonna have to wait in line.
Yeah, you're cued.
You know, doctors make people wait in lines all the time, though.
That's true.
You know what it is, Mary Doctor? You're in the waiting room.
Oh,
that's right.
You're in the waiting room with Mary Doctor.
Threw that gauntlet down.
Oh my God.
Actually, that's going to be her new podcast, The Waiting Room with Mary Doctor.
That would be fucking great.
That would be fucking great. I think we just launched her career.
I think we did too. You're welcome, Mary.
You know what this means?
What?
It means we're good people.
I hope she's on next week's episode.
I hope she is too. Wait, you hope she what?
I hope she's on next week's episode.
I'm sure she will be.
Nice.
I'm sure she will be. But I'm just saying, we're good people.
Yeah.
We just helped her build like a whole new career for herself.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I hope she's not so popular that she can't make it on the episode.
No, because she won't hear us telling her to do that podcast until after you record.
Yes! Full circle.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you're like me.
I think I used full circle wrong.
You only want people to have success on your terms.
Right.
High five. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
If I could high five this bench, I would, for just giving me this wonderful
Oh
sound
man,
effects.
the bench just. We've been sitting in I've got a wooden chair virtually. You've got a wooden bench.
Yeah.
I just moved for the first time in like an hour.
I was just thinking that. Both legs are asleep.
It's hurting.
Yeah, me too.
It's pretty
me
rough.
Too.
All right, well, let's crawl out of here like we're crawling under the wires in
Yes.
the military thing.
It's going to be rough. They're
Yeah.
just slinking out like snakes.
Like snakes.
Just on our bellies.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
Let's
Thank
get
you
out.
so much. This has been great, man. I've had
been a
Jack
blast.
Herman Mathews.
Junior.
Jack German.
Jack German Mathews.
Jack German Mathews. And Jack Herman Mathews has gotten a lot of my herms throughout the day here because I've just been spitting and laughing and just goop. Just
goop. It's
Pepper
like
and everything.
Gwyneth Paltrow's company all over my face.
Yes. I would love for Gwyneth Paltrow's business to be on my face. Gwyneth, did you hear that?
Did you hear that,
Love
Gwyneth?
you.
She wants your business to be all over her face.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Oh, alrighty. Thank you so much, Jack Mathews.
Thank you very much, Emma Marie
I'll see you
Rose.
soon. Enjoy your Writing 2 class. Tell everybody I said hi in the Writing 2 class.
I will. Bye.
Bye.
Pish Tosh Podcast.
Pish Tosh Podcast.
Pish Tosh. Pish Tosh.
Reference section and corrections.
Well, this wraps up the Jack Mathews saga. I just like to make some final corrections and add in some references here in case you guys are curious and want some elaborations. Starting off, I mentioned that there was a pesticide that children used to follow as it was like sprayed out the back of trucks in a poisonous form, and that's true. It's called diphenyl trichloroethane, but it's probably not pronounced like that. It's DDT for short. It was developed into a pesticide in the 1930s, and they started spraying it during World War II to combat some of the insect-borne diseases that were running rampant at that time, and then it was just sprayed as like pest control in neighborhoods and stuff in the 50s and 60s all across America. In the 70s, it was banned for agricultural use across the world, and it was banned in the United States as well because it was linked to like declining bird populations. They weren't able to hatch eggs, and it caused something called a silent spring. It also is linked to higher rates of breast cancer in those who were exposed to DDT as children who were prepubescent. So that sucks. I have heard stories of kids that lived during that time and did follow those trucks around. That it was fun to ride their bikes behind them and play in all the fog and the mist, but you don't do that, it's poison. Dos Equis is not poison. Well, at least it's not 2/3 poison like we were saying. A 12-ounce bottle is like 4.2% alcohol, so if you consider that poison, then I guess it's 4.2% poison. But this Mexican beer is originally called Siglo Dos Equis or Siglo Eque, which means 20th century, but then it was shortened to just XX or Dos Equis. So that's where the name originates, not from anything poison related. Speaking of poison, I'm still working on the segues, I'm sorry. Medical professionals do not have sex at the hospitals constantly, and library security guards are not shitty. Like, mine's not shitty. There's no shitty Smitty, is what I'm saying. Actually, I really liked my security guard in North Carolina. Shout out to her if she's listening. Whoop, whoop. Thanks for keeping us safe and doing some really uncomfortable shit on a regular basis. Everybody probably already knows what this word means, but I didn't. I had to look it up. But hermetically Hermetically is an adverb, and it means in a way that is completely airtight, or like in a way that is insulated or protected from outside influences. The Brown Line train does have holes in the seats, and I kind of wish I did not notice that. And it's not just the Brown Line, it's other trains too. Oh, Jack, why did you have to tell me that? The video game company that Jack started is called Armature Studio, and it's doing just fine. Since Jack left, they've even come out with a few more games, including virtual reality games for the Oculus Go and Oculus Quest. So some cool stuff there. Richard Gere was in a Shiba Inu movie, and that was called Hachi, A Dog's Tale, and Richard Gere was not in the hospital because he had gerbils in his bum. Those rumors were false, and there's no evidence of that ever actually happening. Apple Brown Betty is a dessert that dates back to the colonial times, and it's made with breadcrumbs, spices, and sweet apples. Southern folk in general, they can be introspective. Southern people can be deep. Just throwing that out there. I think Jack and I are comfortable kind of joking around that way because we're from the South, and we say these things out of love. We talked about some comedians that we like, and wanted to give you some more information on that. Brian Regan can be found online at brianregan.com. It's late. He's also got a Netflix special called Stand Up and Away, and I suggest you check that out. Ian Roberts is another comedian. He started the Upright Citizens Brigade along with Matt Walsh, Amy Poehler, and Matt Bess. This was a TV show from 1998 to 2000. It was hilarious. It was on Comedy Central, and this group also started a theater in New York City, and then now the UCB Training Center, which is amazing, and I really, really also want to visit there, if not take some classes at the UCB too. That would be fantastic. Steve Carell was at the Second City. He started in the 1980s, and he performed, learned, and taught there. He was part of 5 main stage reviews between 1991 and 1994. And those clips can be found online. It's awesome. Keegan-Michael Key also attended the Second City. He attended the Second City in Detroit, and in 1997 he was hired to perform with the company and starred in 8 reviews. Actually, I found this information online at secondcity.com. They have a page called Featured Faces, and you can check out some of the amazing Second City alumni. When you're actually at the physical building where the Second City is, Piper's Alley, then you'll see pictures all over the wall, black and white, headshots of the alumni. And I didn't realize until today that you can go online to their website and learn get a little biography, a little background about their experience at the Second City and kind of the cool stuff that they went on to do. So that was awesome. The book I'm reading about SNL right now is called Saturday Night Live, The First 20 Years by Michael Caden, if anyone's interested. Unfortunately, the show in August at the Flatiron building that Jack was talking about being in, that show got rescheduled, and he can no longer make the date for the performance. So that's too bad. But I did get some information about the Flatiron art community. I contacted them via Facebook, and they do still host a First Friday event once a month, and that's from 6 to 10 p.m. on the first Friday of the month. That means this Friday, August 2nd, you can see some awesome Chicago artwork located in the Wicker Park district of Westtown, and that's at the 3-way intersection of Milwaukee Avenue, North Avenue, and Damon Avenue if you're in the Chicagoland area. I checked out that Weezer sketch on SNL. It aired December 15th, 2018, and it can be found on YouTube, and I suggest that you look for it on YouTube because it is hilarious. Interestingly enough, the Improvised Shakespeare Company, which is one of the Chicago's most acclaimed improv teams, and it's the show that I went and saw a few weeks ago, it actually has only allowed women to audition since last year, since 2018, and they're currently in their 14th year.
I'm really glad I got to see him, and I'm really glad I got to see what has to be, you know, the first show with a woman cast member. So that was awesome. She did great. July 15th was not Pretty Horse Day. It was actually National I Love Horses Day. So close, but no cigar. Ponies and horses are different, but they are the same species. They're both Equus caballus, and a baby pony and a baby horse are both called a foal, F-O-A-L. Jack is super supportive of his wife, as I guess you should be, and of her awesome company. Her name is Janine D'Onofrio, and she has a company called Love and Lemons that is wonderful. You can follow them on Instagram. I've been following her on Instagram ever since, and it's just colorful, amazing, delicious, healthy food like every day. It's great. You can also find her on that information online at loveandlemons.com. She's got several books out: Love and Lemons Every Day, more than 100 bright plant-forward recipes for every meal, the Love and Lemons Cookbook, an apple to zucchini celebration of impromptu cooking, and Love and Lemons Meal Record and Market List, plan your weekly meals and organize your grocery shopping. These books can be found on Amazon or anywhere you buy books, and I suggest you do. Fantastic. At one point I talked about oppression, and just for the record, oppression sucks and it's not funny. Jack's grandpa, Pop Coon, was an amazing person, just an awesome carpenter, and he also painted beautifully. Jack shared one of his paintings with me, and it's just a very peaceful scene of a river with a boat docked and little houses. It's just gorgeous. Very talented man. Jack plans to take writing 3. He's currently in writing 2, and that reminds me, next week I will have Mary Doctor from our Writing 1 class as my guest, my first female guest next Tuesday. Woohoo! Also, Jack mentioned that he had a friend that was on Shark Tank, Jason Grohowski, and his product Desk View. I looked into that, and it's this awesome, lightweight, mobile, mountable workspace. It's really cool looking. I suggest you even just take a look on Google because it's really neat looking. Thank you so much for listening, and I appreciate you guys. This was my first 2-part episode, and I'm so excited to be doing this podcast, and I'll be bringing you some North Carolina guests soon. I have a director and a podcaster and a stand-up comedian, all from North Carolina, in the coming weeks right after Mary Doctor. Thanks so much. Until soon.